What's up, you guys? Saj the Boss here, and today I'm doing my SummerSlam 2022 predictions. This predictions video is very different compared to my usual predictions videos where I usually have a Google slide. Today, I decided to mix it up, and I'm going to do a fun predictions video with an actual layout to a match. So, with that being further ado, let's begin talking about SummerSlam. Okay, guys, going into SummerSlam, this pay-per-view I'm really looking forward to just because SummerSlam has to be one of my absolute favorite pay-per-views of all time. And I just can't wait to tell you how much I'm looking forward to this card. There's so many matches I'm looking forward to, and let's get started. I'm also wearing my Fiend Bray Wyatt shirt. So, yes. Okay, guys, our first matchup is the Mysterios taking on Judgment Day. This match right here is going to be an absolute banger because you have Finn Balor and Damian Priest taking on Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Like, Rey and Dom are amazing, guys. Like, the whole build-up to this match is really entertaining because the Judgment Day has been alongside of just beating up Rey Mysterio and Dom. Like, Dom has a losing. I feel bad. It's always like lose against Judgment Day. Judgment Day is overpowering, and I feel like it's time for Dom to turn heel and become a member of the Judgment. Yeah, this match will probably end up in a brawl. I think Dom has to do it just because he wants to. Doesn't want to see his father get hurt because I don't know. I just see it coming. I see Dom turning heel tonight, and he's actually going to win Judgment Day. Judgment Day is going to have the win. Regardless, it's going to be a pretty banger match. Pretty classic. I'm looking forward to it. Great tag team action. Next up, we have one of the more weirder matches of the night. I don't know how excited I am for this one, but this kind of feud is building up the TV14 storyline. We have Logan Paul taking on The Miz. Yeah, you know, these guys tagged up for WrestleMania this year. These guys, especially Logan Paul, is a well-known boxer, famous YouTuber, a very controversial guy himself. I'm one of those guys who, like, I don't really care for him because he's too controversial. He's a great boxer, after all, but I don't think he's that great of a wrestler. We're going to find out tonight how he does singly. But The Miz in his new storyline, I love what The Miz is doing. It's funny as heck. The Miz is going to absolutely kill it tonight. I'm actually going with Logan Paul to defeat The Miz, sadly, just because Logan Paul is a little bit stronger. The Miz is a little bit getting weaker as the years progress. No offense, Miz. You're just a great talent, really funny, but you don't have this one in you. I'm sorry, Miz. I'm sorry. I gotta say, I'm sorry. Next up, we have my girl, Bianca Belair, taking on my favorite women's superstar, Becky Lynch, for the Raw Women's Championship. This is the first championship match of the night. This is going to be an absolute classic right here. This is Bianca Belair taking on Becky Lynch. Becky always puts on a heck of a match. We actually get redemption here for SummerSlam because remember last year she returned and we got like a 3-second match. Bianca loses the title. Well, this is redemption. Bianca's going to hold it to WrestleMania again, probably, hopefully. But I really want Becky to win at the same time. But I don't think it's Becky's time currently, so we'll kind of wait till Royal Rumble. I don't know, but Bianca Belair is actually going to win this one this year. This match, she's going to retain her title and still be the EST we all know and love. Sorry, Becky, your time's not now, but you will get your match eventually. Next up, we have another guy who competed at WrestleMania. We have Madcap Moss. Not Madcap Moss, a.k.a. Pat McAfee. Not Madcap Moss. What I'm thinking about that. It's Pat McAfee and Happy Corbin. Or I like call him, I don't like Corbin. So, yeah, Trash Corbin versus Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is going to be incredible. Like, going into this match, I was hyped for the whole storyline. I like what Corbin's doing, kind of like attacking him off commentary. This will probably be a really classic match. Pat McAfee's promo, they had on Friday Night SmackDown, was probably one of the best promos I've seen in a while. Shout out to him. Kudos to Pat McAfee, great on the mic. I can't wait to see what he's going to do when it hits TV14 eventually. Baron Corbin, you know, he's mediocre. Pat McAfee's going to put another banger on. I know that for sure. This WrestleMania match was insane. So I'm going for a banger Pat McAfee match where Pat McAfee's winning. And we could have like a half and half, you know, like Arnold Palmer kind of roll with the commentator one day, wrestle another night. So it could be one of those situations for Pat McAfee in the future. So my boy Pat McAfee, you're going to win this match. And it's probably one of the most matches. I'm also a contender for match of the night, I think. Contender of match of the night right there. One of the contenders, really. Next up, we have the Usos and the Street Profits with special guest referee Jeff Jarrett. Special guest referee Jeff Jarrett. I'm not really sure who Jeff Jarrett is. Don't make fun of me. I didn't grow up in the '90s era. I started watching wrestling back into 2011-ish, 2012 era, kind of like 2015. That's where I kind of started watching wrestling. I think it's like started 2013 to 2014. I've watched it every year since, but you know what I mean. I don't know who Jeff Jarrett is. We have the Bloodline taking on Street Profits. Profits are amazing. Usos are incredible. A lot of rumors are saying that it's time for Angelo Dawkins or Montez getting a push. I'm like, I could see them getting a push here eventually. But I don't know if it's going to happen at SummerSlam. We could have it 50-50, but the Bloodline is really remaining dominant. I think the Bloodline may start dying down, maybe towards WrestleMania of this year, just because I don't know what's happening if Cody Rhodes wants to get the belt. But yeah, so the Usos are going to retain it. And I actually had a random theory about like Rollins winning the Money in the Bank, and then he's cashing in tonight, and then he's going to hold on to the title until Mania, where he fights Cody, which that 3 events would not happen, sadly. So, bear with me. We had a better main event. So yeah, the Usos are actually going. Next up, we have Austin Theory. Oh, I hate Theory. He's so controversial, man. Taking on Bobby Lashley. I was really angry at how he entered the Money in the Bank ladder match. Ugh. I hate that. But Bobby Lashley, United States Champion, dominant as usual. This is great for Bobby. He needs a push. He needs a title in his career. He needs a little spice for Lashley. A little spice for him. He's going to do amazing with it. A little pinch of salt and sugar. He got it. Bobby Lashley is going to win this match and retain the title. He got the spice. He got the spruce. All he needs is the championship to get onto his pushing career. Maybe he will actually get a championship opportunity later on. So yeah, I love Bobby Lashley. Great wrestler. Same goes with Theory. They're probably another contender for match of the night. These guys can actually put on a classic match. Hopefully they do it right. Triple H era, like I can say, but should be a good one. Next up is one of my favorite female wrestlers, Ronda Rousey, taking on Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is going to be a classic match. I guarantee it. I said this to a lot of these matches. This is Liv's first title match as champion, and Ronda Rousey as the challenger. So I was sort of disappointed because I thought it'd be Natalya. I was really looking forward to Natalya. I like what her push is doing. I like what she's doing as a potential champion. I can see her winning, but I have Ronda Rousey. I'm fine with Ronda, but I'm a little sketched out because Liv Morgan is an outstanding wrestler. The fans love her. I love her. Ronda Rousey, yeah, I gotta watch her with the armbar, Liv. But I think Liv Morgan somehow is going to win the match. But I think it's going to be a help from Bayley, because Bayley is going to interrupt the match. Ding, 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 ding. Bayley comes out from behind, out of the blue, or the music will pop on. Bayley will show up, and we have a Bayley and Liv Morgan feud going into WrestleMania, where Bayley could win the Royal Rumble this year. So it could be honestly like that. I don't think Ronda has a title in her. Like, she had all the spruce and spice and salt and sugar, like salt, pepper, sugar, whatever you want to call it, all the spices. When she was the champion, but I don't think it's Ronda's time currently. Okay, before we go to the main event, let me talk to you guys about a match that I was looking forward to, but I'm still looking forward to it because I'm not sure what's going to happen. So bear with me. So first up, the match I'm looking forward to is our Matt Riddle and our Seth Rollins match. We're not going to get that. That was going to be an absolute banger because SummerSlam can't be complete without a brawling, classic Seth freaking Rollins match. Like, Rollins is my favorite wrestler of all time, and we don't get to see he has my favorite superstar of all time. Currently, I love that guy, but he's a current favorite superstar. He's always my favorite. But I gotta say, it can't be SummerSlam without Seth freaking Rollins. It can't be Summer Rollins without a Rollins match. So hear me out. So the match got canceled with Riddle, so there's no Riddle match. There's a couple potentials I could see happening tonight. Like three different superstars I have over here. But first, I think this is how it's going to lay down. Okay, so you have Seth Rollins in the ring, like getting ready for a match, cutting a promo. I'm like, yeah, I don't have a match this year. come on, I need a fight. Come on, Triple H. Come on, Triple H. Give me something. And then we have another mystery opponent type of scenario. Those mystery opponents are amazing because I love surprises in wrestling. You never know what's going to happen. But Rollins would cut a promo, and then you hear the games music, fans go nuts. Triple H walking out in a tuxedo. He's actually walking out in a tuxedo. Sorry, bear with me. So I've got Hunter right here, cutting a promo saying, "Seth, I got you your opponent tonight. I know you want to do something fun. I guess I had to do something fun for the summer. I know everyone's here in Nashville wants to see something exciting. Well, I got you opponent. I got you opponent. So bear with me. It could be any of these opponents I'm about to show you. So after Triple H cuts that promo, you hear one of these musics. You can actually hear Cena's theme play. Cena's like, Super Kid Cena could actually have a match against Seth. That would be exciting. I would love to see that. Because see John Cena potentially having a match with Rollins, I think it'd be a banger. And then we could actually have out of the blue, instead of Matt Riddle taking his place, we have Randy Orton, the Viper, taking his debut, back in action after his injury, his neck injury. Hopefully he's medically cleared for that to happen. But I'm also thinking it could be The Fiend. But I think The Fiend and Edge are going to show up during the Judgment Day match tonight. But it would be amazing if it was The Fiend. It was The Fiend. Or he can help out during the main event. He can be part of the main event. I'm not really sure. But the logical option, it's either option A or option B. I'm going with John. Or it could be Gargano. But I don't think it's Gargano. I really think it's either Randy or Cena, but I think it would be Cena. Also, we have Rollins and Cena because it would be cool. I think Cena's going to win the match, but I really want Rollins to win it. So I think the logical way to have Rollins win it, you have Randy Orton, Rollins can win it. Either one, have Rollins winning it. But if it's Cena, I have Cena. If anybody else, Rollins. Oh, if it's The Fiend, it would be The Fiend. So possible outcomes depending who it is. My first initial guess is Seth. But if anyone else, it would be the other people I just mentioned. So yeah, so that's actually what I think is going to happen. So I'm hoping it's true. Fingers crossed, my boy Seth freaking Rollins would actually have an amazing banger tonight. If this man needs a show, literally needs to steal a show tonight. Like Seth always does it. His Cody match, wow, one of the best matches I ever seen in his dream match. A great dream match. Also, Triple H Cody Rhodes match. Triple H in his prime, and Rollins, Triple H and Cody, I think would be amazing because Cody is the throne breaker. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, now it's time for our main event. The main attraction of the show of the shows. Brock Lesnar challenging the tribal chief, the island of relevancy, the head of the bloodline, Roman Reigns, for the Universal and World Heavyweight Championships, the Undisputed Championship. This is going to be a banger. I can't tell you, this isn't a last man standing match. This match is going to be incredible. There's so much possibilities in this match. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. Myself, I'm not sure how it would be concluded. Bear with me, I'll show you another demonstration about how I think it's going to lay out tonight. But there is a bunch of outcomes I see for Roman Reigns. If we do the math right, Tribal Chief will remain supreme. Because I don't want 3 with the belt. I want Cody Rhodes with that Mercedes Championship. Really cool. That'd be really awesome. I wish it was Seth. I wish it was Seth's opportunity to cash in, but no. I see it coming. I see it coming for Roman. But Brock Lesnar, though, I don't know, man. If Brock gets the titles, I kind of see him winning the titles just because of the whole allegations with Vince McMahon, because it kind of has to do with Brock Lesnar, but I don't think that's going to happen because Triple H is like, screw that idea. We actually have the solid Roman Reigns remain supreme until Cody comes back. Yeah, fans like that, but Triple H may want to spruce up the wiring a little. But I will show you my outcomes for this match. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. Okay, bear with me. One. Both men are down. Like this. They both are knocked to the wit's end. Roman probably tossed him the electrical wiring. Tossed him somewhere. Because who knows? Who knows who's going to toss him tonight? Both of these men are down. Both of these men are down. Don't judge me, my Wade Barrett, as my Austin Theory. So Austin Theory He's gonna run in, try to cash the briefcase, give him to the ref. But that's not gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Try to cash in. He cashes in the briefcase. But out of the blue, the Usos super kick Austin Theory. Get him out of here. I don't know if it's on the camera. He super kick him. He's out for the count. And then watch what the Usos are about to do. They help Roman Reigns stand up back on his feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ding, ding, ding. Roman Reigns is still your undisputed champion. Yeah, so Roman Reigns could win like that. But option B is also this. Paul Heyman would come crying to the tribal chief on his knees. And like, he did it. He beat Brock Lesnar. He can do it. He can do anything. Because that's a spoiler. Something like that. But I could see him get involved. I know he was going to get involved somehow. But also I think another wrestler could get involved as well. It could be Sami Zayn. But okay, hear me out. Option B. This is option B. Is Sami Zayn guarding the entrance post and the Usos guarding ringside. And together they take turns and shifts guarding their post. And have Austin Theory cash in like that. But instead of them, they're going to get destroyed. So regardless, those are my two outcomes for Roman Reigns. I think my first option is the most likely to happen. So with that being said, are you guys looking forward to SummerSlam as much as I am? Leave it in the comments who you think is going to win the Roman vs. Brock match. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. And hopefully you guys are much as excited as I am for SummerSlam. And just let me know how you like my new prediction video setup. Hopefully you guys like it. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys for more videos like this in the future. Thank you. Bye.